Okay, well, let's talk about these new bushings just a little bit. I bought the long ones so I could put them in the front or cut them down as I needed to fit anywhere that I was going to work, right? So I got those. But my measurements told me that the sleeve was probably going to fit loosely. Okay, and it does. Only place it fits tight is right at the very end where there's a little seal surface so that grease won't come out, and you have to kind of force it through there. But the rest of it is a little bit is a little sloppy loose. Not bad. It fits about like the factory one. So okay, so but that wouldn't be so bad if that would fit the A-arm, or in my case the back knuckle, tightly enough to squeeze it down. But these are pretty hard plastic, so they're not going to squeeze very much. But they don't fit it all that solid. So let's take a look. All right. Well, as you can see it there, and you can see that it doesn't fit. You don't have to force it in at all. That's about, in fact, that doesn't actually fit it as quite as tightly as the stock bushing does. Now this may not be the truth throughout all of it. This is just in this knuckle that it fits loosely. So I'm still going to use these, but I'm going to have to glue them like I did all the rest of them. Okay, so they just don't fit. They fit like my measurements said they were going to fit. All right, and in my case, like I say, I'm going to glue them, but they still fit. These still fit tighter than these. These are the stock ones, and they're real loose, as you can see. They got a lot of side play. I don't know if you can see that in this video, but these are my lower ones, and I don't know if they're a lot softer plastic, the stock ones, and I don't know if my wheel spacers had something to do with that. They might, but as you see, these are a lot tighter. At least they're tighter than the stock ones, so that's why I'm going to use them. And you have to cut them down to wherever you need them. These, I would have loved to gone longer. I would have loved to gone longer with this, but there's a lip inside the hub, or inside the knuckle, that only allows me to go in so far. So I had to pretty much make these like the OEs. And the other thing that you have to understand too is if you want this lip to go all the way out and touch, sit flush, you're going to have to take this surface right here off of it. That's just a matter of filing this beveled area square so it slides completely in. That's all you have to do. Alright? But it'll slide all the way in. You will need to rough up the surface wherever it is, and then use the adhesive like I've done on the other ones. But at least with these, they're going to last a lot longer. They don't fit as tight as I would wanted them to. And I'll post up a picture of the measurements of the OEs versus these sizes, and I mean, it's still a decent alternative. Now for me, I gotta reduce the thickness a little bit more on the end caps, because I run a wear washer on them. So it's like this. Watch. See, I put a washer on it. It has to protrude through and squeeze down on it. and not put any pressure on it, but it's just it's a wear washer, as you can see it. The A-arm still squeezes down on the sleeve on both sides, but the wear washer stops the ends from getting side play and wearing out, and and when you grease it, it comes out and it greases those, so that's cool. But that's it. I mean, at least that's going to be a tighter than I have right now, and it's not going to get any looser. So it wasn't a complete waste of money for me. It's still, in my opinion, even though you have to go through a little bit, it's still going to last you a lot longer than these. And man, I wish they would just make these a little bit better. You know, these are just soft, as you can see. They're soft, but these are hard plastic, and they are self-lubricating, so it's going to last a lot longer. Okay. All right. That's my story, and I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this guy back together, and then that'll be that. All right, thanks.